Okay, I'm going to walk the campground a little bit. Hey, when I came in Friday night, it was kind of late. You know, it was about 8 o'clock. It was kind of dark. So when I woke up on Saturday morning, I got a full view of the campsite, and it kind of took me back a little bit because it was almost looked like a fairground. RVs everywhere, man. It looked like they were stacked on top of each other. We couldn't see the trees and stuff like that. And I was kind of disappointed because I just left Dorset, Vermont, and it was nice, secluded. Same thing with the Minuteman campground in Littleton, Mass. And, you know, so this was a little bit, you know, RVs everywhere. It's, like I said, 243 sites. So let's walk it a little bit. I just wish it was a little more privacy and secluded. And I thought it would be, being in New Hampshire, you know, up here in the mountains. But anyway.
Welcome to another adventure RVing with Tim. The first weeks of October, I spent in New England watching the beautiful fall foliage. From my home in Greensboro, North Carolina, to Bar Harbor, Maine, I traveled over 3,600 miles in 17 days. Stayed at 3 RV parks and 2 Airbnbs. Visited many cities and too many towns to mention for an experience of a lifetime. Follow me to see what I saw. RVing with Tim out.
Tim Stanley, Blackout Easy, doing another segment of RVing with Tim. Here at the beautiful Saco River family camping area up here in North Conway, New Hampshire in the White Mountains. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe, give me some motivation, and also you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video. All right, here it's Wednesday, October the 13th. I've been here since Friday, October the 8th. And I'm telling you what, up here in New Hampshire, up in the White Mountains. Now, we left Dorset, Vermont to get here. We was there for a couple of days. Now, in Vermont, it's known as their area is known as the Green Mountain State. So we was up there in the Green Mountains. Up here, it's White Mountain. So it's a White Mountain State, and this is where we are up in the White Mountains. I'm gonna pan around and show you some of the White Mountains. But anyway, it's right off of Highway 130, and I was a bit taken aback because I thought it was a little more rural than what it was. And I come in here Friday night and I see all the cars and traffic and the stores and everything you want. And next to us is Starbucks and all that across the street at Chipotle. But fine dining is that way. A lot of shops. The highway actually next down to one-way, well, a dual-lane highway, and it gets really small through the shops and shopping areas that way. And you spin around. Chipotle, you got Lowe's, Walmart up there, anything you need. But it's a gorgeous area. But I was taken aback, it was so commercialized. But when you go back in the campground, you won't hear any traffic. It's kind of isolated. But anyway, so on the map, it's called Saco River camping area. It's a lot of Saco River runs through this area, so it's a lot of camping locations with this title. So make sure you look up Saco River camping area and you'll get this part. All right, so beautiful. It's kind of secluded. Once you get off, drive down into the RV park. It has over 243 sites. It's family friendly, and when I say that, it's got a lot of things for the kids to do. I'm gonna show you that. But hey, Tim Stanley at the Saco River camping area. I've been here since Friday the 8th of October, and today is 10/13 or Wednesday, and I'm heading out tomorrow. But from here, we jumped off and we went to Portland, Maine. We went to Bar Harbor, Maine. We went to Bangor, Maine. We went to Acadia National Park. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous area up here, man. And I'm telling you what, every town we went in had a lake, a harbor, or a river running through it. Just absolutely beautiful. The White Mountains and just the scenery, just going these places is unbelievable. It's so beautiful. We decided that we're going to start coming here every fall and just explore a different town. Because each city, we're right here in North Conway. Some people say it's Conway. It's kind of a, you know, North Conway, South Conway. Even got a middle Conway. But this area up here is so beautiful, man. I'm going to show you the pictures of Acadia and Bar Harbor and all that. It's just amazing. So anyway, been out for about 2 weeks now. I'm going to head back to Greensboro starting Friday. We're going to go to tomorrow morning, go back to the Boston area. My daughter, I got to put her on the flight back to Atlanta. But anyway, let me show you this Saco River camping area, family camping area. You're going to love it. All right, further down the drive, you see Saco River. Saco, that's what the locals call it, so that's what I'm going to call it. Saco River. But coming down the drive, nice and wide, no hard turns, easy to navigate. Now they so I told you they have everything for the kids and also for adults. They have golf cart rentals. I think you can rent about a day and about an hour, I'm not sure, but I know you can rent them. So you need to check for the details on that. I never rent a golf cart. Anyway, coming on down. I've seen a lot of them rolling around though. So I don't know if they brought their own or if they rented them. But further down the drive is the registration area. So that's a full service store. They have everything you need. They have full camp store in there. Anything you maybe forgot at the in your RV. Propane. Gate, you have to use a code to get in and out. I think the gate permanently closed at 11 o'clock and you have to use the code to get in, but after 11 o'clock the gate won't open up, so be mindful of that. But nice country store, has a lot of amenities, stuff in there. It's kind of jam-packed. I'll show you that as well. Let's come on down around. So we're gonna go in there and show you what they have. Check-in was nice and easy. You know, I got here about 8 o'clock, so it was kind of dark. But I was able to zip in and zip out. Everyone's friendly staff, and the sun's kind of hot right now, dropping down on me, but I'm going to go into the sun a little bit. But let's spin around. See the campground. Now, this is what I was saying, how family friendly. In this area, it's an activity center. They have the, let's go over here a little bit to see it. They're the Saco River Mining Company. So I think you have to make gemstone and fossil panning. So trust me, it was about 15 to 20 kids lined up Saturday and Sunday to do this. So they have stuff inside you can buy, I guess, to help you mine for gold with the sand and everything, but it's pretty neat. It's probably kind of popular. And then you see the fun cycles, they rent those for the kids as well. They have a dog run here. You see a pool right there. Now it's not open, of course, because it's October. And you have a table tennis. Now, right there, coming next year when they open back up, it's going to have a washroom and on the bottom, and arcade and family area. And up top, they don't know yet. I think she said they might open up a coffee cafe and a lounge and all that. So they have a giant, somewhere they had a giant chess game. Kids was playing with those chess pieces. But so it's kind of family friendly and wide open. I saw kids out here playing all kinds of games and stuff that they might have brought with them with balls and stuff like that. But kind of wide open area for that, for activities. So, and it's going to be a new bathhouse and all that stuff up there. So that's what they're working on. You see the campsites in the back going around. So let's look at the activity shack, what they do have in the, I think the season ended in September, but early May through September, you can buy a tube and you can tube down the Saco River, and they have a chase truck that will come get you further down. A couple of hours, they'll come pick you up so you can float down the river for a couple of hours through all the small towns and stuff. So that's really good. So let's go into the general store and we check in at, and let's see what they have. I believe Cassandra is up front. She's the one that checked me in. I came in on Friday. Their phones cut off at 8. So on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe they open till 8. Other times it's closed at 6, so the phones actually cut off. So I called them ahead of time, let them know I might be a little late, and they was gonna hang around for me. But make sure you call because the phones cut off. All right, let's head into the country store. Let's see what they got. All right, so let's come up these steps here. So we're going to the country store. Come on in. All right, now here's the country store. And I told you to have a lot of provisions, everything you can imagine, clothes, drinks, stuff for the RV. Don't bring your kids in here because they got plenty of toys and stuff that they're gonna beg you for. But it's pretty provision. You see everything on that wall is for the RV. Anything you might have forgot or left or broke, they have it in here, so it's well appointed. And so a little bit of everything you need. So this is where you check in. When you come in, you check in here, and everyone is very knowledgeable and very nice. And that's, hi, what's your name? Daniel. I saw Daniel taking care. He must do the maintenance around here. And that's Cassandra. She was very friendly and would check you in. But nice facility. People are very helpful. And I told you they have full service with the propane and all that. And they're here to help you anything you need. All right. Up front, they have all the maps and stuff of local areas and points of interest. So that's really good. I like that when I go places. And another thing too, you got to be flexible. Like when you have a schedule and things you want to see, you'll be amazed, man, just what you find in the areas you at. Because we was up here and this was going to be a base camp for the RV, but we end up staying and it's a lot of things around here. Like someone told us about Diane's bath, and you see that in my videos where it's a waterfall not 5 miles from this RV park, and it's tremendous. So I'll show you pictures of that. I'm sure you'll see the videos of that. But we didn't know anything about that, and it's right around the corner from the park. So you got to be flexible, because this area where in the White Mountains, it's all kind of parks here. You got the Echo State Park, which is about 2 miles from here. We're going to go take a walk and hike down there. So be flexible in your plans, because man, it is so beautiful up here. It's a lot of things to do. All right, giving you a different view of the park. That's the activity center. That's coming, washroom and all that stuff. That's the open play area and RV sites in the back. And man, it was 75 degrees today, man. Unseasonably warm for this area. You can see different colors in the leaves, but that's the activity center for the kids and all that stuff. That's the gate. You come in, come on your left. That's the where you check in, the general store I showed you. And coming around, I believe those are the hosts, well, the maintenance people, where they live and stuff like that. Now, I told you in season, you can rent kayaks and tubes, and you can get in the river right here. I'm gonna show you to the Saco River. You can get into that, and then they'll come have a chase vehicle come get you several hours down the river. So I'll show you that, but it's really nice. They don't have a separate recycle bin. Everything goes in the trash, and I'm hoping that they separate. I think that's what they said at their facility, but we'll see more of the campground. So this is the hayride vehicle, and I just want to show you so you see the true name of it, the address and all that stuff. So Saco River camping area, North Conway, got the phone number and all that stuff, so you can look all that stuff up, and you have it for sure the exact name. Now I forgot to mention this new activity center. So in 2022, when they open up, they're gonna have a new pool as well, real big pool. Now that's the pool right there in front of you right now. But next year in 2022 season, that center is gonna be open up, and they're gonna have a big, larger pool out front. That's what you see, the excavation going on right now. Okay, I'm going to walk the campground a little bit. Hey, when I came in Friday night, it was kind of late. It was about 8 o'clock. It was kind of dark. So when I woke up on Saturday morning, I got a full view of the campsite, and it kind of took me back a little bit, because it was almost looked like a fairground. RVs everywhere, man. It looked like they were stacked on top of each other. We couldn't see the trees and stuff like that. And I was kind of disappointed, because I just left Dorset, Vermont, and it was nice, secluded. Same thing with the Minuteman campground in Littleton, Mass. And, so this was a little bit, RVs everywhere. It's, like I said, 243 sites. So let's walk it a little bit. I just wish it was a little more privacy and secluded. And I thought it would be, being in New Hampshire, up here in the mountains. But anyway, that's site 20. It says 26, but I think the number came off. I think that should be actually 267, and that's 268. So this is the first road loop turn off. You come in on your left, and you see that's 269. So coming on around, you know that's my statement. Come on around. So that's 269, and that's site 270 right there. So that's the new activity center coming next year. It's gonna have a pool, nice pool with a patio overlooking. So that's coming maybe in 2022. That right there is site 271, and you see all the sites. It's over 253 sites, so it's wide open. So on the weekends, man, when I came in, it was RVs everywhere, man. All right, so here's site 255. That's site 254 right there. Coming on around. That way is the river, Saco River. That's site 256, and you see the blackout easy unit right there. 256, and we're moving on around. And this is the first loop when you come in to your left. That's site 257 right there. 258, the next one, swinging on around. That's 273. Now, I wouldn't say it's a bad, any site is bad, or, you know, it's just a little different. And I don't know, I got the RV guys looking out for me, because I always get a good site. You see my site, I always get a good site. So that's 274, right behind us, gonna be right there at the pool, new activity center. So that's what it looks like. We're in the heart of the RV park, and this site's everywhere. Just everywhere. But I mean, gorgeous day, man. I told you the high was like 75 degrees today, unseasonably warm. Okay, let's keep it moving. So I walked the sites, and it seems like everyone likes it. So I give you an idea, like when you're looking at the map online, you can look and you can see the different RV spots that you might want. So that's 275 right there. We're gonna move around. 276. All right. You see the colors in the trees, man. You're gonna see the colors in when I do when you see the different towns I go in. So coming on around. So right here with a loop coming off. So when you're walking, first come in, this would be the second loop right here that spur is coming off of. And that's site 279, that's site 278. So they're all flat. I really didn't have to level it all from left to right, but I did. I put one yellow block under the tire, and it's actually made it too high, so my trailer leaning a bit. If I didn't have to unhook it, I would have leveled it out, but I just left it. Ain't no big deal. A couple of nights. So these are the different sites, different loops. Let me give you an idea of where we at over here. So that's site 266 right here. Sorry, right in the sun, making it hot for you. But all right, that's site 265. Okay, let me get a site number over here. Let me get one for you. Can't get a site number. I don't have one over here. Sorry about that. Okay, that's site 248 right there. 248. Just come down here. This loop. So this will be the second loop when you come in off the main road, your second left. So I don't have a site number on that one as well, but let's go back. Okay, that is site 248 right there, 248. Okay, spin around a little bit. That's site 263. That's site 262. (261). Gonna spin around and get the other side. Site 245, and that's site 244. That's site 243. Okay, now we get some street markers here. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is Iron Mountain Drive. That's the one. That's Iron Mountain Drive, and this one right here is Cathedral Ledge right here. So we're gonna go down Cathedral Ledge. I'll show you what those were. So on Iron Mountain Drive, the first sites I can get a number on is sites all along here, all along there, but I don't have a number. I don't know what site numbers they are, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, the first ones on those don't have site numbers, I'm sorry, but over here it's 243, so across the street. Site 243. All right, so on Iron Mountain Drive, let's see if we find a stakeholder. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. It's coming from the other side. That's why. Pulling sights. There you go. So it's 258. 258. 257. So it's coming in on the other side. And that over there is site 259. So 259, 258. And that's 257. That's 256. So these are pull through sites on (256), 257, 258, and that is on Iron Mountain Drive. So now we're on Cathedral Drive this way. That's why we couldn't see the numbers, because it's pull through sites. All right, so we're coming down on Cathedral Ledge. You see that big, beautiful, blackout easy camping RV right there, the Mean Machine. And we're coming around here, and let's get some site numbers. Hopefully we can see they pulling sites as well, so I'm about to go on the other side to see those. All right, so I'm about to step through there so I can get these camp site numbers. So this Cathedral Ledge, that road right there, and I'm gonna get some numbers for you. All right. So this is site 230. Site 230. These are pull-through sites. That's site 231 right there. And let me go back to my site. All right, show you my site. And I told you my RV leaning a little bit, so don't clown me on that. But that's site 229 right here, which is a very nice site. Okay, and the reason why I said the guys be smiling on me, because that's site 229 right here. That's a very nice site right here. All right, coming on around, I am site 228, and look how much, I don't have no one here beside me. It's a pretty big site, pretty wide. My only drawback is, so it's pretty, see, it's pretty big site. So my site stretches, I guess, from here, because that where you see that power pole or water pole is vacant. You cannot use it. So this is my site right here. I'm on 228, so it's pretty slick. I got a lot of room and no one beside me but the trees. And I did have someone to the left of me, so I'm at site 228. Look at my pumpkins. All right, and let's flip around to the next side. On the back side, that's 204 right there. And let's come on around. It's 204. Coming this way, that's 203. All right, so you got an idea where you at. And that's like 203. These are full hookups. I saw campers. As a matter of fact, it was a Class A in one of these. Might have been 202. That's 202, and they do have a dump station for ones that don't have it. And that's a nice site right there on the corner. Very nice site. And that is site 201. So that's a very nice site right there. And that's 201 is a very nice site right here. And right there is site 200. Okay. Spin around. So that's Adventure Way. I'm on site 228 on Adventure Way. That's where we just came from. It's Iron Mountain Drive. And you see sites 201, 200, and that's 203 and 204 going down around the corner, and that's on Adventure Way. We're going further. I'm gonna go down Adventure Way all the way around the park on Adventure Way. So that's where my RV is at. I'm in site 228. So coming down, that's site 226. Now we already did our Iron Mountain Drive. We went that way and did those. So I'm gonna go around the back side of the RV. So we're on Adventure Way. All right, now that is site 226 right there. That's a very nice site. Spinning around. So far, the best site I've seen is 202. It's kind of secluded. I saw a Class A there over the weekend, so you can fit a pretty big units in there. That's site 201, which is very nice. And on the corner right there is site 201, which is a very nice site. Site 201. All right. On Adventure Way. All right, come on down. So let's go see what we got. Let's walk it. So that's me over there on the left. I'm in site 228. Hear a motorcycle in the distance. They just passed me. Now I've seen we're in New Hampshire, and there's site 204. Seen a lot of motorcycles on the highways. It's just a beautiful ride up here, you know, twisting roads, the scenery, leaves changing the view. So New Hampshire evidently does not have helmet laws, because I see people riding without a helmet. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I ride a motorcycle and I'm not riding it without a helmet. But anyway, it's personal preference. But if you prefer to ride without a helmet, you don't need one in New Hampshire. But there's 206, very nice sites. 207, coming around. Let's see, that's 207. That's got to be 208. And these are back end sites, and you see that Class A right there, that really big unit. All right. So these are pull through sites. And mine's a pull through site as well. So site 230. .231 is right there. That is site 209. Got some trees, very nice. It's coming on around. This is Adventure Way Drive. So that's site 210. 211 right there. Spinning around, that's 232. And all these sites over here are pull through. On my side, Adventure Way, on the left side of Adventure Way. So coming on around, see the site 233, and that's the area I told you, kind of look and just be full of RVs. Remind me of a fairground or something. So, you know, on the weekends when it's filled up. So I guess when you're out here in the perimeter, it's not so bad. It wasn't so bad for me as well out here on the perimeter. But when you're in the mixing bowl, when you're over there, what I call the mixing bowls, there's RVs everywhere. So site 234 on Adventure Way. Site 213, very nice site. 214, very nice site, kind of private. See a walking trail going down through there. All right, come on around. Site 235. Well, he got a long hookup right there. All right, that's 215. 216 right there. Coming on around. So that's 216. I imagine that's 217 right there with the just the 2 on there. So that's a pull through site. 234 right there. That's 234A. It's 234B. All right, so you see it. .218. You can actually hear the river now. And that's site 219. So I actually can hear the river from here. We can go see that in a minute. Anyway, so that's what we have. Saco River camping area. That's site 221. No, site 220. Site 221. Actually got little dog pens, right? 221, 222, and looks like 223 actually have dog pens, so you can get those and have your dogs. Now, this is right here, 237. That's 238. Still on the Venture Way. Then I'm gonna get you a view of one on the inside, and then we're gonna show you more of the park. So straight ahead on the inner loop, that is 249 straight ahead. So I showed you coming around this Adventure Way. We went down there. That's site 200 right there on the corner, and then that's 228 where I'm located. So we're going to continue around. Keep straight. We got the first 3 lefts. Keep straight, and we go to the second loop of the RV park. Now here, the ones that kind of back up to Saco River, and has a wash facility back here, a bathhouse, and all that stuff as well. Had an activity center, or a open area where you can have picnics and stuff, and covered picnics right here. So this is the one. Actually, some of these sites back up to the Saco River. So all right, so you see the campsites over there. I mean, over the weekend it was just RVs everywhere. And that's what reminded me as well of fairgrounds, because it was just crazy the amount of RVs just everywhere. Just you couldn't even see any trees, anything. So that's the only drawback. My downside of this place is just it's a lot of sites, man. So as you come in here, so you see it right now. So we're at White Horse Ledge to the left, River's Edge Road to the right, sites 46 and up to the left, and sites 3 through 45 on the right. So here's the pavilion, and on the right, so this campground. I told you when I was here on Friday, it was so many RVs, man, up here. It was kind of crazy. Reminded me of a fairground. So it was just RVs stacked everywhere and just people everywhere. So that's the downside of a busy RV park like this one. It just has so many RVs. It's kind of very little privacy. All right, so that's the beautiful Saco River right there. And you hear the train in the background, and it's actually let me go now that we so hope we can see the train, but we won't. But it crosses. Oh, you can see that it's actually crossing. Let me show. right, you won't be able to see it. I can see it because I know what I'm looking for, but actually train in the background, and it's crossing the bridge right there. But anyway, that's the Saco River right there, and I'm gonna go to the river in a minute, but I'm gonna show you these campgrounds. All right, so coming on around, let's see if I can get a site numbers. All right, so right there, site number 32. Come in. All right, that's site number 3 right there. Coming on around, that's site number 4 right there on the river. All right, coming on around, let's spin around. That is site 33 right there. Coming on around, that's site 5. That's site 34, and I'm gonna kind of jump to the other side so you can get the other loop on the way out. There was two streets. I'm gonna try to get you one on the other side. So straight ahead is a back in sight, and that's site 66 right there, and that's site 65 right there. So we're going down. All right, and that's on the other side. So we took the street to the left, and this is the one to the right. All right, let's come on around. I'm gonna jump back to the other side so we see those. All right, okay, this right here backed up to the river. That's site 7 right there, and I'm walking through some sites right now. I just want to let you know that that's site 8, and you see the river right behind it. Okay, that's site 9. Okay, swinging on around. I'm gonna show you some on the other side. That's site 35 right there in the middle. So it's 3 rows of RVs coming down here. You got the far side where that 5th wheel is, which is where that 5th wheel is. Side to side. Okay, right beside that 5th wheel is site 66, which is a very nice site. Nope, that's site 68, which is very nice. Back in sight. 69 and 70. All right, then you have a nice play area again for the kids. You have volleyball station, you have a play area, and you have a dog run and a baseball field. So right there in the middle is the wash and dryer. I'll show you that. Very nice facility, as the men's bathhouse and the ladies' bathhouse. So right here is site 51 in the middle. That's site 50. Okay. Let's come on through to the other side. So when you look down here, when it's full, you see RVs on the left, right, and in the middle. And you see very little nature. All right, so that's site 10 right there. Site 11. I'll come back and show you the bathhouse. All right. Site 12, and that's the bathhouse. We're gonna come look at those later. All right. Site 13, that's site 14, site 15. So a nice ball field. Nice PlayStation for the kids, and not the kind you plug in, the kind you climb on. Swings, got a ball field, dog walk over there in the far back, And there's more RVs sites in the back loop over there. So here's site 16 right there, backed up to the river. That's site 17. So it's getting higher up. So let's keep on walking. Let's see what's down here. So there's your dog park, and we're gonna catch that on the other side when we flip around. Catch that dog park. Okay, this is site 38. You hear the train. Now that train is I think it's a 3-hour ride, and it takes 3 hours, hour and a half up, an hour and a half back, goes up to the top or circles the White Mountain, and then comes back. All right, so you got to book that train early because it fills up. Tickets get sold out. Site 20. Site 21. Maybe this is not the time to tell you, but we went to Acadia National Park. You should buy your passes to get into the park. You should go online and buy that early and print them off, having your dash, so you don't have to wait in line. And also tickets to Cadillac Mountain. There is a drive you can take up Cadillac Mountain to the top, but the tickets sell out early, so you might have to buy that a couple of months before you come. Make sure you buy that. I don't know how early you can do it, but make sure you do it, because we weren't able to go to the top of Cadillac Mountain because all the tickets were sold out. All right, so I will show you pictures of Acadia. It's just freaking awesome, man. So there goes site 56. That's 57. All right, coming on up. Site 25. Okay, spin into the middle. That's site 43 right there. Site 43. Spin to the other side. That's site 25. And these back up to the river. I'm going to show you the river in a minute. If you look down through there, you can see it. But that's Saco River. And everywhere you go, man, Maine is 10 miles from here, so they also have Saco River camping areas. So it's a big river, flows through a lot of the state, so just make sure you know where you're at. Okay, so spinning around backside of the park. This is site 44. All right, right here is site 29. It's a pretty good site, site 30. It's right beside the boat launch. Now, it was a pop-up here over the weekend. Came in on Friday and stayed throughout the week. Now, I'm not sure. I know that site 30 does not have sewer. It has water and electrical. Same thing here on site 31. Now, it's kind of secluded. I didn't see much activity at the boat dock, site 31, and I know it doesn't have sewer, so it's just water and electrical. So there's a pop up here, but it's a very nice site. Let me show you what it backs up to. Right here, it's at the boat launch. It's right up here at the river. I'm gonna show you more of that river. So this is the Saco River right here. Very nice. So I'm gonna take you down there and we see some of that. But this is site 31. It's a very nice site. I know it doesn't have sewer. Site 31 has water and electrical, and I was going to tell you what electrical it does have, because I'm gonna pop the see if it has site 31. Yep, it has 30 amp and 50 amp, 30 amp and 50 amp, but it does not have sewer. So 30 amp and 50 amp, Site 31, very nice site, but it doesn't have very nice site, and it is secluded, but it doesn't have sewer. So I'm gonna check this one as well. Let's look at 30. Very nice site right up against the boat launch, and it just has 30 amp. All right, 30 amp connection. So water, sewer, 30 amp connection here. 30, but it doesn't have sewer. All right, let's go down to the river. All right, moving down, boat launch. So I drove down here. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I got stuck. I just concrete pad right here, but I accidentally drove off to the sand a little bit. Got my back tires in the sand when I backed up, and I had to do a little finagling. Had to wiggle it a little bit like you driving in snow back and forth to get unstuck. But so I was able to kayak, and I'm telling you, it's a nice river. It's a little shallow in places, and you gotta be careful when you're paddling. It was in our canoe, and it's absolutely gorgeous still. Now, seen some people out here on their paddle boards, stand-up paddle boards. Go around that corner right there. I'll show you video of that, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Starts to pick up speed. You see the river is very slow right now, going from right to left, but as it turns that corner, it picks up speed and gets shallow, and I'll show you that in the video. You'll see it. All right, so this way I didn't have a chance to go, but I can see if I go up front a little bit of the campground, you can see it's actually a bridge that we heard the train going across, but it's a very nice river, man. And this is the one that you can put your tube in and flow all the way down for like 2 or 3 hours, and they'll come pick you up on a return trip. All right, so that's something you can do in season. All right, so let's head on back up. But this is the Saco River, and it runs through here, and we're in New Hampshire, and it goes into Maine as well, because we was coming from up north, coming from Maine, Portland and all that. You can see signs for also Saco River. All right, so when you back up, make sure your wheels stay on the concrete so you won't get stuck like I did. Well, I didn't get stuck. I just wheel spin a couple of times. I had to kind of maneuver to get out of it. But anyway, so come up the boat ramp. I showed you site 31 to the right, which has very private, very nice, backs right up to the river. It has 50 amp and 30 amp water, but it does not have sewer. And site 30 to the left when you're coming up the ramp, right here at the river, very nice, 30 amp and water or sewer. All right, so let's spin around. So make sure you check those sites up against the river and make sure they have water and sewer when you come. All right, so we're gonna continue on around, coming out the boat ramp all the way in the back of the site. So now we're all the way in the back of the campground. These are the different roads I showed you coming in. You see the bathhouse up there, you see the playground. We're gonna spin around, give you a reference to where you're at. All right, this is site 82 right here. Site 82, that site is 83 right here on that corner. All right, we're gonna move around. That's site 111. And this hiking path is that way, Audubon way is this way. All right. Okay, that's site 112 right there. Moving around, so you got a park unit. And this is the back end of the RV park. All right. So it's another loop coming this way, and that is site 92 right there. 92. All right. And I'm not gonna go all the way down here, but I'm gonna show you that's 100, and I'm gonna give you the direction that it's going in. So that is site 99. That is site 91. All right, I'm gonna spin around. River. Saco River back there. Spin it around. That's site 92. Site 113. So it looks like you can lease that. And there go 114. These are your cabins. They're pretty neat. I haven't seen cabins look like that. But that's 114 cabin. I don't know what that little one is right there. Maybe it's a big old doghouse. But that's site 115. Maybe that's stuff where you can store your goods at. Says no pets allowed. All right, spinning around. See another playground for the kids. So this is all your rental sections over here. Park models, and these are the cabins you can rent. So that's unit 116. So I like doing that because my sister was actually going to come visit with us from Maryland, but something came up, so she wasn't able to come. So she did that with us one time in Williamsburg. She came up and they had cottages, and she actually rented a cottage while we was in RV. That's 117. That's 118. These are 122. These are tent sites back in here. 123 right there. 119. So, camp models. Nice units you can rent. So RV Park has it all. So let's come on around. So this is the back end of the RV. These are more tent sites over here. I'm gonna spin around the rentals from the other side. So this section has its own play area as well. So it's very nice, very nice. Let's come on around. And they have walking trails that go through the park. All right, so that's B2 right there. That's 35. So these are all tent sites coming on around. So a lot of RV sites, tenters are not welcome, but this very tent friendly, man. A lot of, and they not mixed in with the regular RVs. So that's very nice. So that's B3. Flash flood area, stay alert. Oh, these are some nice units, man. I never seen rentals like that. They're actually built on a trailer chassis. It's probably something they made, but that's B4. I mean, it's actually really cute. Really nice. I never seen nothing like that. So you see the back side of that one has the AC unit and everything. So that's pretty slick. So it gives everybody a chance to enjoy nature. All right, so coming on around, that's B5. And if you look ahead past that tent over there, that's the back side of the front loop of the campground. So on this side, they have no swimming, but they have a nice lake and they have a fountain. Very nice. So this is the back side of the tent camp. Very nice, man. And the rental units, the cottages. And you see the front side. If you look through way in the background, you see the RVs of the first section of the park we came in. But so let's straight ahead is E2, and I don't know what site that 10 is on, but I'm not gonna go over there and disturb them. But I think that's E1 right there in front of us. So some nice setup with the and see the solar panels on there, man. They very big on solar up here. It's a lot of the houses have solar. I never seen so much solar panels on houses and also buildings and stuff. It's pretty neat though. But coming on around in this loop, they got another tent site right there. How you doing? Hey, what site number is this? D2? And that's D2. It's nice and secluded. Private, very nice tent site. And here's another one. That's D2. I imagine this is D1. So back in the woods, I see electrical back there on the post. And fire pit, table. Very nice. Oh, let's see. They have another one right here too. It's D3. So way back in the woods, nice and secluded. And it's great. So you saw Chantel on site number D2. I was showing, look how deep it is back into the woods. She has electrical and everything. You have water down here? Yes. Electrical and water. And you said it's now Wednesday. You've been here since Sunday. Yes. And how do you like it? It's actually not that bad. It's quiet over here. It's quiet over here. And one of my drawbacks to this campground is so many RVs. I came in on Friday. It was they got 243 sites. So it's a lot of people here. But I like the way this is kind of situated in the back, real secluded and everything. So you really like it, huh?
Oh yeah, it's not bad. I had people there. I think they only stayed until like Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
And then people from over there, they stayed until Monday.
Okay.
But other than that, it's been pretty secluded. I've been by myself.
Yeah, okay. How long are you going to stay?
I'm here until Saturday.
Okay, awesome. And where are you from? Littleton, New Hampshire? Okay, because we just came from Littleton, Massachusetts. We was at a campground. It's about 40 miles north of Boston. And it was a town called Littleton, Mass. We stayed at Minuteman Campground. So that's awesome. So how far is that from here, Littleton, New Hampshire?
Littleton from here would be about an hour and a half-ish.
Okay, good deal. Well, listen, thank you so much. RVing with Tim out here at the Saco River camping area, and she's at site D2, and she's been here since Sunday. And you leaving Saturday?
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Chantel. You enjoy your trip, okay?
Yeah, you too.
All right. So we just left D2, and I told you how private these sites were, these campgrounds were, back up in here. So on this loop, so that's D3, and she said she had people here with her, and she's staying a week. She came in Sunday, leaving Saturday. So that's awesome. This is D1. Anyway, so if I went around this way, I will come back out the front of where I came in the rental unit. So let's go back that way. Okay, let's come back out, and we'll see some more of the cottages. I just walked around the loop. All right, so I'm gonna continue around the loop. So I don't know, man. I'm still really starting to like this campground a lot. They got little pockets where, you know, you kind of be secluded in some of these campsites, you know, especially on the outer perimeter areas of the park. Is, you know, you have some privacy. So that's 134 right there. All right, let's go to the front. That's A5, one right there in front of us, right there in the middle. That's A4. That's A5 right there facing us. And that's A4. So it's cottages up here. So you definitely can do something different. Like you camp up here at your RV and you have your friends and family meet you up here, and they can, you know, if they don't have an RV, they can definitely rent a cottage or rent one of these park models for sure. So I'm just getting a little different vibe for this park. They go 133. And I like the way they have it separated. Kind of tenters and the cottages kind of separate on their own. So I'm gonna come out, that's where we came in at, but I'm gonna go out this way, okay? And you see you have another bathhouse back here with the tenors. They have their own bathhouse back here, so that's pretty neat. There you go, park model rental 131. Park model 130. And those are bigger cabins you can rent. See if I can get a number on them. The site's 126 to 127. Let's see what these are. So that's where we met Chantel, right down through there. These smell brand new. I can smell the wood. Okay, this one is 129 right there, and that one is 128. So 128 and 129. It's almost brand new because I can still smell the wood on them. Out here this far away, I can still smell the wood. So all right, so I'm starting to like this park a lot now. Just the privacy back here. So the river is way in the background. We showed you those units over there. Showed you the different over here in that's the bathhouse for the women's side, and that's the coming out to the main section of the campground. All right. So that's site 104 in front of us, and 105 right there at that tree with one-way sign. That's 105. So that's 106. So it's going up. I'm gonna spin around. Beautiful day, man. I told you how it was 75. There goes the playground, and that's site 127 right there. And that's site 126. Around a little bit on the back side. That's site 102 right there. That's the bathhouse in the background for the back section. Site 102. Man, just a beautiful day. I'm gonna take you in the sun a little bit, but it's kind of setting. And you can see the mountains in the background. Just awesome day, man. It's cooling off. I feel like about 65, 60 degrees now. This is the open area. Got volleyball, horseshoes. I don't know how you pronounce that. B-O-C-C-E, Boshi ball or something, whatever you call that court. Has a basketball court, and there's the dog park, which is really nice. So they got interest for dogs over 30 pounds, so they got 2 of them. So bark it up. Dog park rules. So bark it up park. So we got one for big dogs. Check it out, 30 pounds or more, and I believe they got one for the little dogs. So can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. It's nice too. It's really nice, shaded, a lot of grass. Yeah, for dogs under 30 pounds. So bark it up, dog park. So pretty nice, pretty nice. So bring your dog out here, definitely pet friendly for sure. Saco River back there in the background. Mountains in the background. Okay, they have another park area right here at the center of the park, right behind my unit on right here on the front side of the park. My unit is down that way. They have a nice middle park area where no vehicles allowed, so you can imagine you can unleash your dog as long as you clean up, and it has, you know, you can play different sports and stuff like that also. And then stepping in, I just found out on this trail right here that cuts between the back half of the park where we saw the rental units and stuff. They have a I guess primitive campsites. Couldn't find a number on it, but there you go. One, you see the fire pit And they have another one over here. So I don't know, I can't get a site number on it. And they have another one right there. That's dog park is up front and the basketball court. So it's that path that connects the back side of the park to the front side of the park. And it's have some primitive campsites. Now, I don't know the numbers on them, couldn't find it, but they are primitive campsites and all they have is a fire pit. Here's the laundry room, bathhouse. We're gonna review that in a second. But here's the playground, very nicely appointed for the kids. Now, right beside the playground is site 171, and that says 172 2A. So I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, picnic table, very nice. Volleyball set, playground, PlayStation, not the kind you plug in, but actual PlayStation you climb up on. They got a, kids love these things like this. They have a, oh man, look at the grass, man. So you got to worry about your kids getting hurt. Oh my goodness. So I'm changing my view on this park, man. I'm starting to, the more I view it, the more I'm loving it. So they can climb on that. It's real low to the ground. They don't have to worry about that getting hurt, falling off. They got little toys for the little kids. Got the swing, a little swing. They got the big swings, and just very nice, clean. Oh, and I mentioned the park is super clean. And there's a trail to get to the other side of the RV park, straight ahead. Because this is on the side that kind of goes along the Saco River. So right there. So, very nice park. I'm starting to change my view of it. Very nice park, super clean. We saw the dog park over there. We talked about the small dogs and the big dogs. Have a ball field you can play on. So, starting to really like it. I guess just the RVs, all the RVs in the beginning over the weekend just kind of threw me off a little bit. But it's a very nice park. All right, so let's go in. Let's look at the laundry room and the washroom. All right. Room on the left, laundry room, and then the his and hers bathhouses. But let's go into the laundry room first. Let's see what we got. All right, see what we have. Now we actually came in here. My daughter did laundry, my wife did laundry, so it's very nice. Some of the equipment is out of order, but it's plenty to use. Commercial grade laundry units, very nice. Large capacity, and they still sell soap. And the main thing, which makes it really nice, they have a change machine, because I can't tell you how many times we had to go look for change and all that stuff. I had to go to the store and ask for quarters. But anyway, so it's very nice, very clean in here. So that is a plus. So it's clean, it's nice, big plus. Got the change machine in here, and they also sell soap, laundry soap, so you don't have to bring your own. So anyway, so not very big, but very functional and meets the needs, right? All right. Men's bathhouse has a couple of stalls, bathrooms, and it looks like I have 2 shower areas right here. It's very clean. Sinks, 2 bowl sinks. It has washing up equipment, towels, soap. Look at its filled. Very clean as a pin. So it's small, but it's very functional. Like I said, it does the job, has everything you need, and it's super clean. So what more can you ask for, right? And that's the men's wash area. So on the left side of the building, opposite side the laundry, they have showers, hot showers. So you can do a sauna if you shall choose. And they have 3 of them. So you can do got a hot shower, and you can do the sauna. You just put money in there, and you can sit on the bench and have yourself a shower. All right. And they have 3 of those. So cool. Okay, I'm back at the on the rental side, where they have a lot of the cottages and stuff like that, and the primitive tent sites and the normal tent sites so they have their own bathhouse and bathroom over here. And we'll take a look at that, and we'll show you how that works. But anyway, it's good. So it's almost like its own separate park, like a park within a park. So you have your own bathhouse over here. So let's go in and take a look and see what that looks like. All right, cool. His and hers side. So this is the men's side, of course. I'm gonna go in that because I am a man. We're gonna go in, and this is very nice. So you can tell this is a newer part. It's a new one, and has 1, 2, 3, 4 nice clean stalls. It's like almost like a brand new facility, and you can see the upgrades because they building that new front activity center and new pool. So this looks like it's a new section added on for those, this section over here, but it's very nice. You see it looks different than the other one. And they have a shower, again, a sauna that you can pay for, a hot shower and steam room. So that's pretty slick. So they have that. All right, and come on down, and it's the other side of it. And they have some more showers. Let's see. Boom. This one's handicapped. Look like, well, has a seat in it and stuff you can sit down in. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And here's something I've never seen. Look. Restroom need attention, so you can text a number and they'll come and clean the unit. That's awesome. I've never seen that at a campground before. So it's very nice. And I'm gonna have to change what I said. I don't think these are saunas. I think you have to pay for a hot shower. I think you have to put coins in to get the hot water to work. So I apologize. I think that's what that is. So excuse me, but those are, you have to pay for the shower over here and in the other section as well. All right, so that reviews this one. This bathhouse was a lot nicer than the other one. And I imagine that other one's gonna get upgraded as well. Very nice. This is over in the tent section and the rental sections, the lodges. All right, so I'm gonna have to change what I said about this park. This is a beautiful park, man, and a lot of amenities. This is a walking trail I didn't know we had back in here. Now, that's the tent section. You see people moving in over there. A lot of people starting to come in. The sites over there in the cottages, but I showed you that tent over there at a distance. But look at that water area with the fountain, and no swimming, and it says stay out the water, but the fountain is nice. And this trail leads to the other, connects to campground. So there's trails all around here I found while reviewing this park. So it actually goes around the water, and so I'm starting to love this park. So hey, a man can change his mind, right? So now that I get to know the park and walk and do a review, this is a very nice park. It has a lot of trails. I showed you the dog park. It was very nice. You know, the big dog, little dog, they separate them, very thoughtful. The amenities for the tent camps and the rental units. This is a very nice park. The only thing is, on the side where all the RVs are, or most of the RVs are, if you park in the middle, it reminds me of the grandstand of a racetrack because there's RVs everywhere. So if you park on the perimeters or close to the lakeside, the river, the Saco River side, it's nicer. But picnic areas, so I'm becoming a big fan of this park. All right, so I can change my mind. All right, so look at this lake, man. And I just walked around it. You can walk further. I see people walking their dogs. Just absolutely nice. So I'm going to change. A man can change, right? So very nice park. Very nice park. So what I'm going to do is, and this walks around, goes around the lake. So we go there, it says do not cut through sites. So we won't. So I'm going to go this way, keep going, and we're going to come to the sites where I'm at over at like 228 and all that stuff. So nice park, man. I changed my mind. Very nice park, and you see now where I'm coming out. Look at that sky, man. Oh man, it's beautiful. Look at that sky. So coming on around, I'm gonna do one more review. I noticed over here on this side while the RVs are, they had a, looked like a station put up with bathrooms in it. So go ahead and review that, all right? So I'm gonna give you another view from the trail. So we over there in the background over there. So this is from that trail that goes around the lake, a little pond. So, and I imagine that hooks up to the, drains into the Saco River. But come on around. So the trail continues that way. But I'm gonna bust a move to the left. And I'll come out in the main section of the campground. But look at that sky. Oh, look at that sky, man. And them colors of those trees. Just want you to take that in. See the mountains in the background. Definitely cooled off now. It's about 6 o'clock. Cooled off. Very nice day, man. Look at the clouds come on. Look at that sky, man. You can't beat it. That's why I like RVing, man. Just being out here. Being out here. So man, awesome. So straight ahead, see that gray or top trailer right there? We're gonna go take a look at that. I believe that's because over here didn't have a section, you know, for people who didn't have, you know, I don't know. But anyway, that's look, that unit is set up. Look like they have bathroom doors on the other side. So we're gonna take a look at it. Saw this and I never seen it before, but what it is, it's a trailer. It's a mobile bathhouse. So it's right here in the middle campground. Over on the section have all the RVs. So if you don't have wash facilities, they have it in the middle of the campground. It's actually in a one of the campsites. So it's in so that's 263. So imagine that's site 264, but it's pretty slick. So let's go and take a look at it. So we're gonna go inside, take a look at it. Now it's got a red light on there because I opened it up and turned the light on. So imagine that lets you know it's occupied. And so look at it on the inside. Now I never seen anything like this at an RV facility, but look how clean that is. It's a brand new unit. So inside it has the full facility, shower. Awesome. So look, man, I just fallen in love with this park. Now I was hard in the beginning, but now I see everything it has to offer. So I guess you got to pay to use that shower. So I was wrong. These bathhouses, you got to put in a quarter to use the hot water. That rhymed. But anyway, there you have it. I've never seen this before. So I'm going to turn the light off. Let's see what happens. Yep. Turn the light on. I'm going to flick the light on. See, the red light comes on, let you know it's occupied. Turn that light off. But anyway, that is freaking slick. I like slick stuff, man. This is pretty slick. So all right, let's step down. But that is a nice feature, and it has a table that folds down right there, so you can take your shower and sit down. And full unit, man. That's crazy. All right, I'm turning the light off so people know it's not occupied. But anyway, I'm gonna step back so you can see it. And they also have a handicap side as well. So man, this is freaking awesome. So I never seen that at an RV park before. So I'm kind of imagining they have this here because they are building a new facility that probably was in that location. But anyway, that concludes my review. But man, look at that sky right there. Awesome. This is why I RV, man. Look at that sky. All right, Tim Stanley, RVing Without. Hope you enjoyed the review of the Saco River camping area.